So it is Monday the 4th of January and it's back to work sorting out tree stuff for County Council. I have got a whole load of reports to work my way through. Where are we going? We are going to be going to Stroud. We are going to go into Chedworth in Cheltenham. We are going to be going to also Stroud, and that is also Stroud. There's another one somewhere. Where's the other one? Right, so we're also going up to South Cerney, I know, as well. So anyway, so going through, oh, it's underneath there, that's why. Duh. Right, going through this, and anyway, we've had a delivery come. So we get lots and lots of deliveries in this place. My wife and daughters seem to spend half their life on Amazon buying stuff. But anyway, this parcel arrived and it was addressed to Farmer P. And I get a few, and sometimes I put them on camera and sometimes I don't put them on camera. And this one, the camera was in bits. The SD card was up there, the battery was over there, so I thought, oh, just, you know, I'll just open it. But I have opened this, and I have taken the box out-ish, and I had a glimpse inside the box, and I thought, actually, do you know what, maybe I ought to video this, because someone has spent some, well, I think someone has spent some money on this. So inside this box is a nice little black case, and when I found that, was none the wiser. So all I'm going to say is, from this bit of paper, I'm not reading out address because there is an address on here, is from MXU. Now I don't know if that's Mr., Mrs. or what. So this came from MXU. Thank you very much, MXU. So I'll put it back in for effect. Okay, so it comes out really easy. First time it came out quite hard because it was well packed in there. So I got this little box, and I'm thinking, I don't know, polish set for my shoes, no, little grooming set, can cut my hair and do my beard and that. And it was all very well until I sort of opened the zips and I sort of...
There's a woodpecker on your nuts.
There's a woodpecker on my nuts? Yes. Her timing is impeccable. There's a woodpecker on my nuts. Anyway, back to the story, folks. So I open this, and I always open them gently just in case they go bang. And I opened it up and I thought, yeah, well, it's electrical, whatever it is. And, okay, I don't know what that bit is. And then I lifted this. And this is as far as I got. And inside here, it appears someone has sent me a drone. A little tiny drone. My God, that is light. So, MXU. Is that the battery? Right, okay, so I've never had a little tiny drone. I don't know what model this is. I don't know who makes it. Emotion drone. That is light. Well, I reckon this I could probably fly around the house. Anyway, it's a very thoughtful gift. Thank you very, very much indeed. I will, I can't today because I've literally got to do work. But I thought, you know, I'll open this and have a look at it. And I was very, very surprised to find what I found in here. So thank you very, very much indeed. Very generous gift. I'll have some fun with that. Right, okay. So there you are, I've shown you. So I kind of thought that if someone's gone to the time and expense or whatever of sending me that, I ought to really introduce it as perhaps another tool in the arsenal of making videos. Right, how did that go? That went there like that. That was on there like that. That was on there, and that was there-ish. So, isn't that nice, eh? Right, okay. This could be my little incognito drone. I bet he's quiet too. Right, thank you very much indeed. forgotten already, MXU. So, and there is a return address in there. So I'm not reading out an address, but I'll put that in there. Okay, sometime later on we'll have a play with that. But I'll read the instructions first off camera, if that's okay. Right, okay. That can go there for a minute. Right. That one there, that one there, that was that one underneath. Yeah, Cerny. Oh, and another one for Cerny. Oh yeah, yeah, and another one for Cirencester. So as you can see, I've got a bit of driving to do in the next day or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reports. So basically all I got to do is go to these sites, read the reports, go around, identify all the trees, identify what work has been asked to do, and then price that work up. So that's my job. Right. Oh yeah, and that's a synopsis of all the work we've got to do, so that can go with that as well. Right then, thank you very much indeed, MXU, and on to the next clip. Right, well, just before lunch, our tractor engineer turned up, so we're going to see how he's getting on with our service. Can't get too close, he's got the radio on.
Some pictures of that in there?
What, I've lost? Yeah. Kind of. I'm presuming all the gaps and everything are alright on it, so...
Yeah.
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 Yeah, well we are looking at hopefully getting ourselves a steam cleaner soon, so I can keep stuff a bit cleaner.
Get that cold, wet weather, doesn't it? It freezes, and then it just becomes, when it thaws out, it just starts to become...
It's like our yard, walking across the yard yesterday, you can see the frost coming out of it. It's just like a big sponge.
Yeah. My van has been packed up. I've been out between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
And it had been parked up over Christmas. Obviously everything had frozen to it because
Yeah.
I keep it in the workshop. And when I come to pick it up on Tuesday, when we come back Monday,
Yeah.
it was like, it had all the mud it just dropped off the van.
Yeah. Oh well. At least we hadn't had any snow, I had to put the plough on. I didn't want to play snow plough this year if I could help it. Not my idea of fun, snow ploughing. So. You're surprised how many people come out and go, "Oh, you hit my car," and I go, "Actually, I didn't because I keep that in the tractor.
Yeah,
so if I have hit your car, it's on there." Oh,
I keep saying to Claire that she ought to get some dash cams for the lorries, really.
Yeah, you got to be careful with it because if you have a dash cam that shows the driver as well on GDPR, apparently you have to have a license for it, and there's an annual fee, which I didn't know about. My missus learned about that in to do her CAB. So it's like us in the yard, we have to have signs up saying that anybody coming's on video. Yeah. Well, that's under GDPR or whatever as well. But if you've got a dash cam, it's like if it's showing just outside, you don't need it. But if it shows who's driving, then you do. So yeah, they got you, whichever, and you're only allowed to keep it for so many months or whatever else, and you can't keep it. So, privacy, you see.
Yeah.
People are entitled to their privacy, so yes. We know what you've been doing in your van, you dirty boy.
Yeah, well, I tried to take what some of the lorry drivers get doing.
I know what some of them get doing because we used to have to go and look after the lorry park up in Morton Valence.
Oh yeah.
For the council, we ended up having to cut all the hedges down to stop the dirty buggers going up there doing what they were doing. They were having little liaisons out there, so all a certain type, and the edges were full of oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. So yeah, we literally had to go and smash all the edges down so they couldn't hide.
They couldn't hide in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Dirty.
Anyway, when he gets any time to really do anything.
Yeah.
Just
So.
squeeze in there.
Right, you carry on. Right, I'm gonna have to. Excuse me. I'm gonna go on and muck some cattle out and do some bedding. So I'll see you in a bit. I think this is a case of if you're gonna scratch my bum, I'm not gonna go in the barn. But I need to muck the yard out, so I do actually need you to move. That would be okay. I'm pretty sure in the world of cows, that's bliss. Just there, that's the spot in it. It's just there. Oh, oh, go on before you jizz. Go on, go on, go on. You're not having any more. You've had enough. Go on, go on. I knew it was a mistake scratching her ass. Right, go on, go on. Have you seen that cartoon where the sheep wants his ass shaved? Some of you would know the one I mean. I can't remember what it was on, but it was the sheep wanted him his bum shaved. That's like her. Scratch my ass. Yeah. Okay, well, that's the worst of the muck out the yard. One of the cows is complaining because she's out there and her calf is, well, it's inside, so. But I can reunite them now. All right, come in. Very demanding you are. Who is it? 1:30. Making all the racket. Wait your turn. Right, that's that done. Actually, I'll go in there and then come through here. Go on, out you go. Out you go. I can put a fresh bale in this as well then. Go on. Good. Good. Go on. I reckon I'm going to turn it into a ringtone one day. Right, well, I've left Neil going around the tractor. He's trying to find the water leak. I think it's around the pump, but he's pumped the system up. Nothing's coming out yet. It might be one of those things where it needs to be warm and get something expanded, perhaps to let it go. But anyhow, I've left him to do that. I've got 2 more bales to do. All right, okay. You come through. Right, that's that done. Right, I need to go and get some mixed corn for my poultry because I emptied the bag this morning. So that is next job on this. I'm going to someone else's farm. Oh, we disinfected. I'm quite fortunate when it comes to animal feed for the cattle, sheep and my poultry because one of my neighbours, as well as being a old school chum, is also a miller. So that's where I get my course mix from, or course ration as it's supposed to be called. I call it course mix. My sheep feed, and recently my poultry food as well. Because of lockdown, we've not been getting the usual waste bread from the bakers, because the bakers, it's a little bakery, they just haven't been producing the amount of waste because they've been producing the bread. And not only that, I think they were shut down over a lot of Christmas. So yeah, we've been buying mixed corn off of our neighbours as well, which some may seem daft because I've got 50 tons of wheat sat in a barn over in at the other farm, but that's bread making wheat, miller's wheat. What I'm getting from here is feed wheat. It's not as valuable, and to be perfectly honest, the wheat over there is my dad's, not really mine. So yeah, I'll buy it. I don't mind a few quid for my chickens. Might be feed wheat, but it's not cheap wheat. Well, it's not. It's mixed in it, so there's a bit of everything in there. So, but £9 a bag, which I would imagine is probably about the average. And I've got dust in my eye. I better not argue with him. He was a lot bigger than me. I had some fun looking at the comments on my Instagram. I put up a photograph of myself and my wife and asked folks to guess the year it was taken. Most guesses were in the wrong century. In fact, they were in the wrong millennium. But yeah, the pictures weren't actually that old. They were about 15 years old, but a lot of people were thinking they were somewhere up to 30 years old. Not quite sure how that would work, because that would have made me 20. And I didn't look 20 in those pictures. So, right, let's get this unloaded. I know this will probably be frowned on by some, encouraging wild birds anywhere near my domestic poultry, but they got to eat too. And the problem I had was where these feeders used to be, which was more exposed. It wasn't so good for the little birds. It's great for the sparrowhawk, but not so good for our blue tits and finches. So yeah, I brought it over here. So according to Mrs. P, there's a few very, very attractive local birds who tend to hover around my nuts, and all they seem to want to do is, you know, spend as much time as they can dangling off of them. So you know, all I can say is you're welcome, woodpecker, blue tit, great tit, a couple of finches I think. So, but yeah, quite a lot of tits on my nuts. Always very gratifying.